Hey guys, welcome back. It's Neon, and I'm here with Geeky Sparkles.
Hello.
She's been MIA.
I'm around. I'm busy.
She's around. She's busy. She didn't care about the stuff I was talking about.
No, I was the one that told you about some of it. I just was busy.
She's been very busy the last couple
that's
days.
more your wheelhouse. Go for it.
Yeah, so like Evangelion and Vertigo and all that. Yeah, so we're gonna talk about WarnerMedia. We've been following WarnerMedia because we think this ties into all the stuff going on with Cartoon Network and with Crunchyroll.
Yeah.
Since WarnerMedia owns both, and we think that this is sort of this WarnerMedia streaming service is where a lot of the original Crunchyroll content, like the hotly anticipated High Guardian Spice, is going to wind up ultimately, and where Thundercats Roar is going to wind up. And J.J. Abrams' son is probably going to write half of this.
No, because you have to explain why.
Well, okay, so J.J. Abrams is supposed to be getting near a $500 million deal with WarnerMedia. He's going to be, I don't know if he's going to be doing movies or if he's going to be doing stuff for the streaming service, but he's jumping ship from Disney. Yeah,
so, I mean, but they just got paid a bunch of money, didn't they, to do a comic that...
Yeah.
So my joke was, so he's getting $500 million, but some of it's going to his son, who's probably now going to run a bunch of things too for no reason whatsoever. I was making that up. I didn't say that in the article. I better clarify that.
Yeah.
People will be like, where does it say that? No, I'm just saying.
No, because his son
did
a video on this the other day where J.J. Abrams and his son are going to do a new Spider-Man series at Marvel. His son has no professional comic book credits at all. He's like 20 or 21 years old, and he's jumping into the flagship character at Marvel, and oh my god, there are some really salty comic book professionals on Twitter.
I don't blame them, but this cover, I'm not trying to be a nitpicky twit, but I don't understand how she's like floating. Like when I saw this, I was like, look, I'm holding onto your neck and I'm reaching forward and I'm gonna slide. She's gonna slide right off that leg.
Yeah, it doesn't really.
He's getting ready to shoot again. But she's not holding on. I mean, okay, be good.
He's got Mary Jane on his lap and he's getting ready to shoot again.
Stop. You know what I mean? Like
they undid their marriage.
So anyway, so it looks like he's getting ready to do that again. And if he does, she better hold on because she's gonna fly right off of him.
If he does shoot again, she better hold on. She's gonna fly right off of him.
This is a scary movie, but like,
oh god,
her hair is like straight down. Like, I mean, we're flying through the air. She looks like she's just like could be bothered. Like, go get me the remote. That's what she looks like.
I got a beer.
I got my lowriders on. I'm like lounging on the couch. You know, she's gonna slide right off of his leg.
Hot wife Mary Jane.
Well, redheads are hot wives.
They are.
Just saying,
you
know.
A hot wife. Yeah, so everybody's like, oh my god, J.J. Abrams is like taking over all of the entertainment industry. Now he's getting near a potentially a $500 million deal with Warner.
Let's go look.
So they said, sign with us. We can offer you a spectacular opportunities.
Have I
mentioned how brilliant you are?
Presented to me the moment I held up Spider-Man and said, with my son, we will rule everything. So I guess I should have told you guys I was screeching. Sorry. Apologize.
So we went to courtship of the producer J.J. Abrams by Apple, NBC Universal, WarnerMedia.
Why is he going after him? I don't get it.
And other entertainment companies over the past 6 months as the companies scramble to secure creative content for their streaming services.
God.
This is about WarnerMedia, yes.
Come to me. We'll make you good shows. We don't cost anywhere near as much either.
The contest neared a conclusion on Monday with lawyers from Mr. Abrams and final negotiations with Warner for a multi-year partnership valued at $500 million, according to two people briefed on the matter who spoke on the condition of anonymity because the deal was not completed. Disney, you have time to get in there. Disney.
I don't know if they have the money. They've already spent so much on other things. And if they do, they'll just make everybody else pay more stuff on the parks.
So the deal covers movies, television shows, video games, consumer products, music, and digital content for a WarnerMedia.
Wait, now he's going to do music?
Oh my god, he's going to...
Oh my god!
Oh my god, he's gonna get the Bad Robot band together and his son. He's gonna make his son a superstar.
That's right. He just looks so cool.
Yeah. Wow. So it's set to arrive early next year. It was unclear whether Mr. Abrams would continue to accept directing jobs at rival studios, a park that was part of his previous deals. So
I just don't get it. I mean, he's okay and all, but I don't think he's like that spectacularly awesome. I think he's kind of screwed up a lot of things. People are a little mad. So
yeah.
I don't. The Rise of Skywalker, but I would have waited to offer anything until The Rise of Skywalker came out.
How did, like, J.J. Abrams just came out of left field. Like, he was doing TV, and all of a sudden, you know, he's doing Star Trek and Star Wars, and now he's getting, like, half a $500 million with WarnerMedia. But this is what's concerning about WarnerMedia is, you know, again, we don't know the specifics, but it does seem like all of Warner's content is going to kind of congeal onto this service, but it's going to be really expensive.
Well, I do think it's cool that he runs Bad Robot with his wife, though.
That is cool.
I will give him that. That's cool. I mean, and they're bringing their kid in. I get that. I do. I totally get it. But I don't think it's right just because he's your kid that he gets to go to the front of the line. My kids would have to work for it. I wouldn't let him just like, because you're my kid, you get to the front of the line.
Squid King, Pinky Boo.
That's right. You have to learn it. You have to. Yeah, you don't just get handed it. That's just crap.
So here's the thing. This Warner Media streaming service, we don't know anything about it. We know jack all about it. We do know that there's probably going to be animated content. We have a pretty good inkling that High Guardian Spice might turn up on that, that Thundercats Roar might turn up on that, but we didn't know what the price was going to be, what they were thinking. Now they're saying on the Motley Fool that it might actually be the most expensive streaming service.
Yeah, I don't get this.
They're talking $16 to $17 a month.
Why?
Versus Netflix, which
Why?
is like $12, because of High Guardian Spice and J.J. Abrams.
No, thank you.
Yeah, High Guardian Spice and J.J. Abrams. That is some quality content.
I'm gonna tell you, this whole everybody's on a media streaming services. It's gonna end up costing more than cable did.
Yeah.
By the time it's all done.
Yeah, that's exactly
At that point, just watch YouTube.
Well, because I remember,
I'm just saying.
like, yeah, well, no, then I'm sure they'll do what they can do to tank YouTube too. But I remember back in the day, like HBO was like a $20 add-on to your cable bill.
Yeah.
You know, basic cable was like, I mean, it's how old I am. Basic cable was like $30, and then you'd add HBO for like $20, or Disney Channel for like another $10 or $15. And that's what's gonna happen now. Like, everybody's gonna have their streaming.
Yeah, they're all
services.
gonna have them, and they're gonna be like, ching, 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 and it's gonna
Cha-ching.
be so expensive. It's like, what's the point?
Because we gotta pay for J.J. Abrams.
That's exactly I think what's going on.
So Disney. So yeah, we don't know anything about this streaming service other than it's going to be really expensive. They're throwing it together. They don't even have a name for it. It's coming out in early 2020. They're talking about content for it is going to be, it could even have HBO on it. They're talking that it's going to
have HBO, I can see it, but if it doesn't have HBO, I don't see it.
Yeah, but they're talking here in this. What was this from? This was from the Cannes Advertising Festival on Tuesday. That the content's going to include HBO, TBS, CNN, DC Comics, Adult Swim, and even Looney Tunes, which particularly excited Laura Dern. Laura Dern's excited. Admiral Holdo loves
I know who it is.
Loves her Looney Tunes. So she loves her Looney Tunes. But yeah, I think that we're also going to add to that Crunchyroll. Mm-hmm. I think we're going to add to that Cartoon Network. And I think that they're basically getting you to foot the bill for their cable channels at this point.
This is just weird.
Is anybody going to pay $16 to $17 a month for,
People will. If HBO is included, I think they will. But otherwise, I don't think they're going to.
Yeah, and they're saying Disney's going to come in low. They're going to come in at like $7.
Yeah, but I'm wondering if that's just going to be, we're going to start that way. And then, here's a 2 years price hike.
Hulu used to be free. Remember when Hulu was free?
Yeah. But now Netflix is trying to get into more anime now to give Crunchyroll run for its money. But won't Crunchyroll go into the AT&T streaming service or Warner?
Yeah.
So they going to be rolled in with that? Or are they going to be... I mean, we don't know yet.
I think what's going to... I'm telling you, this is just a theory I have, but I think that Crunchyroll will probably stop being a separate...
It won't be Crunchy anymore?
It won't stay Crunchy. I think they'll just roll it into this $17 a month.
And I think they're doing it because Netflix has this big push right now for anime. And
they're doing it badly.
But they're doing it. They're sending people. We had an article. I don't know if you have it, but they were sending people from France and stuff over there to work on their Netflix exclusive with Japanese studios.
Let me pull that up. Yeah, so pulling this up, Netflix is working with.
This is from One Angry Gamer, by the way.
One Angry Gamer. They're actually One Angry Gamer via Anime News Network.
Our favorite place.
I don't want to give Anime News Network the hits, so. But they're going to be bringing French students to Japan to work on anime for
Netflix projects.
So there's some concern amongst anime fans. They're like, wait, is it still technically anime if they've got Western sensibilities being brought into it, Westerners running the show?
Anime News Network is reporting that Claire Matz Mats, will be the first of this new diversity initiative to make her way to Japan to work full-time as an animator on an upcoming Netflix project. She explains she's been to Japan before, but now she won't be interning. Now she'll be working on actual animations as a staffer at a studio in Japan.
Yeah, so this is coming from Netflix. This is the overseer of live programming operations in Japan. We want to give talented young animators from around the world the opportunity to immerse themselves in the culture of the Japanese anime and to put their skills and passion at the service of this world-renowned art form. Claire is a pioneer of this initiative, and we look forward to working with the amazing teams of animators and artists working in Japan on our Netflix originals list. So, this is really interesting because anime, we talked to people in the industry, and they've said before, I mean, there were a lot of Westerners that wanted to break into the anime industry, break into the manga industry. And, historically, it's been very, very hard for non-Japanese to do that, right? So now it sounds like Netflix is actually pushing Westerners into Japan to work on these shows, probably bringing with them Western sensibilities, which kind of jives with some of what we talked about before.
What we've been hearing.
Like, here's the thing. So Netflix cares this much about anime, right? To bring French students over. But they couldn't even get Evangelion right. Like, they couldn't even get Ava right.
I know.
It's like, come on.
I just like this paragraph. This is funny. As we know, they can't force Japan to adopt their standards. They try to infect Japan from the inside out.
Ooh.
I mean, they're not completely wrong.
Yeah, so that's just it. It's the anime industry in Japan has been very, very, it's been very hard for Westerners to crack, and now Netflix is like throwing its money around. It's almost like, we'll bankroll these shows, but we're going to put our people in.
Which they can do.
Whoever's paying the bills.
That's pretty much it. I mean, they can dictate that. If the studios are willing to do it, that's what it is.
And so we've got, so the future of anime, now going back to Warner, we're going to have the Crunchyroll crew, Elation and Rooster Teeth, over at Warner Brothers, kind of doing the same thing, right? And then we're going to have Netflix doing their own thing. And at the end of it, it's just going to be like, it's really just going to come down to, I think, like WarnerMedia and Netflix duking it out for, the
Disney's
anime.
going to, for the anime. But
for anime, Disney's not,
they don't.
So far doesn't care. So far, they're not.
But right now, Netflix is pushing anime, and Warner's pushing anime. That has nothing to do with J.J. Abrams, actually, I don't think. But
no, but it's just showing, like, the pieces are moving into place here. And we kind of went down this other path. But it does show that they're banking heavily on streaming. Everything is about streaming.
But it also, some of the things we're seeing with tied into Crunchyroll, Warner, and
Rooster Teeth,
and Netflix and stuff is kind of what we've been hearing.
Yeah.
And it's been hearing for months. And now we're starting to see it starting to be, showing more and more and more.
Yeah. Could they send Henry Abrams to Japan to oversee to oversee a show for WarnerMedia?
I just can't get past that. The kid didn't do anything, and he gets to write a Spider-Man over people who have been there for years waiting. And I wouldn't care, but I mean, I don't know him, and he just could be. He just looked like so swarmy in that picture. But I thought he was like Squid King's age.
Yeah, I thought he was like 14. He looked like he was like 14 or 15.
And he said 21.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah. So.
You don't look 21. I'd have carded you. I'm just saying.
I don't know. This is going to be interesting. So I think we'll probably hear more about the WarnerMedia. Well, here's the thing. They signed this deal with J.J. Abrams. That's $500 million. I can guarantee you, from everything we've heard about WarnerMedia being penny pinchers, that if they give J.J. Abrams $500 million,
they're going to pinch everything else.
They're going to pinch everything else. They're gonna pinch the Crunchyroll. They're going to pinch it off. Pinch off Rooster Teeth, especially with all the controversy going around, now. So it's going to be really interesting to watch where all this goes.
Squeeze your cheeks and buckle up.
Buckle up. It's going to be a rough ride, especially for anime fans, I think, the next year or two. Okay, we're going to wrap this one up?
Yep.
Okay, please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, rants, gaming videos, art videos, and more. This has been Neon and Geeky.
Bye.
Goodbye. Hey guys, thanks for watching Clownfish TV. Please consider supporting the channel. Go to clownfishsupport.com. That's clownfishsupport.com. And if you want to join our community, go to clownfishtalk.com. That's clownfishtalk.com. Please subscribe, ring the bell for notifications. We will talk to you next time.